You get mad, even if you get
Yes,
offended.
ma'am.
So, what you gonna do? Because I guarantee you can't beat me up.
Hey YouTube, welcome back. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are not subscribed, please go ahead and take the time to do so. Don't forget to turn the notifications on and hit that like on your way in. Now guys, let's go ahead and jump right into this reaction on My Jazzy Life. And we're going to start off with Kaylin's TikTok. I took a look at Kaylin's TikTok, and the first thing that came to mind is when Chrissy called you out for being a mom that does not monitor her social media of her kids. That video was so inappropriate. If you guys have not seen it, Jazz might have took it down by now. Kaylin is over there talking about, with a rap song in the back, talking about getting smashed and passed along by guys. And she's in elementary school. Now just let that sink in for a minute, Jazz. Jazz, you are a disgrace. You're a disgrace, okay? Now, the video was highly inappropriate. And I'm going to go ahead and put the link in. I think it might be a short that I had where Chrissy talked about how you did not monitor the kids' social media. And you're a bad mom. You are, Jazz. I mean, let's just face it. You are an absolute disgrace. All right? Now, Jazzy finally admitted that Aiden has autism. Well, Jazz, we figured that because he had all the signs. And why would you take his meds from him? He has a medical condition, and medical conditions needs to be handled with medication if that is what the doctor ordered. You and Philip are two idiots. Okay, you should have been fixed, but I'm going to get to that later on. Now, medical conditions cannot be resolved with prayers. And I hope I'm not offending anybody. I'm stating facts, all right? They can be resolved by giving him the medication that his doctor prescribed. And by providing him with a good daily routine and a structured schedule. But Jazz is so slow and stupid that she can't comprehend that, or she just doesn't give a damn. All right, it's one or the other. Now, you not giving a damn and being lazy as hell, that's on you, sis, because the problem falls on you. So why you would take him off those meds courtesy of Phil, of all people? He couldn't even have enough sense to stay out of jail after he just did a whole bid out here. Like, are you dumb? Furthermore, let's just be real about the situation. Aiden has been a problematic child for far back as I can remember, sis. He is mean to Derry. We saw him hit Derry. And he did it on purpose. And you thought it was a good idea to take him off his meds. Jazz, you sat there on a live and let Aiden curse you out like a grown person. And you did nothing. You told him to go over there. Stop. Girl, let me explain something to your slow tail self. You have to address it and nip it in the bud right then and there, in public, in private, wherever. If that was me, I would have took him in that room and I would have wailed on that, you know what? Because I wish a 5-year-old would, number one, curse. I wish he would. He should have been disciplined. And that should have been taken care of right then and there. Discipline your children, Jasmine. And sometimes discipline means popping their butts. If you have kids and you understand how this world works, you better prepare them. You better prepare them. See, I love you, but the world don't love you. So when your kids go out here in public acting like fools and embarrassing you, because see, I'm embarrassed by that. My kids already know better. All I have to do is look at them, give them a little up and down, and it's all over. Because we're not having that in this household. And we're not doing it in public. Definitely we're not doing it in public. But you don't have a grip on your children because you care more about Chris and YouTube and begging and having pity parties online than you do about your children. Who comes to the internet and asks them what do they think they should do? Hello? The doctor answered that question for you, dum-dum. He said, make sure he takes his medication every day. Do you want any peace in your life, Jazz? I think you love and live for this confusion and chaos because you love having a good pity party. Jasmine loves herself a pathetic, sad, emotionally draining pity party. She loves complaining about motherhood, doing laundry, cooking, and taking care of her kids that all have special needs. I said it. If you don't like it, click off the video. Kaylin cannot talk right. Amaya did not know how to spell her name. Jazz was surprised that a 6-year-old child knew how to spell their names. What? Girl, my son was getting spelling tests every Friday in kindergarten. He was 5. Every day, we would go over his spelling words. He only had 5, but he had a good education, sis. He had a good foundation. And I, as his mother, made sure that he was learning. You don't care if they're learning because you didn't learn anything. They glided you through school on that IEP plan and that 504 thing in college. Sis, I was raised by a teacher, a school teacher. I know what's going on out here in these schools. I know about IEP plans. See, when you're a mom that's on top of her shit, you don't worry about your kids' education because you know if they're not getting a good education, you're going to go in there and raise hell or you're going to transfer them. You're going to do whatever it takes to make sure that your children succeed because guess what? If I drop dead, my kids need to know how to read and write. They need to know how to fend for themselves out in this world. And you're not providing your kids with the tools that they need to be successful. And that leads me right back around to the statement I made. Jazz should have been fixed. Period. She was never mentally equipped to have kids, and I know that's not nice to say, and everyone may not agree, but that is my opinion. You have been having an emotional meltdown. And I do think you are mildly autistic because of your lack of social awareness. It's very weird. So, for example, the monotone way you respond to things that you should be mad about, that is one of the symptoms of autism. It's the weird social skills and the way you react. It's clear signs that something is not right. When Liv and Chrissy were getting dragged all over YouTube, you fought for them more than you fight for your kids getting dragged all over YouTube. Something is wrong with that, Jasmine. Hello, knock, knock. Is anybody home? Jasmine, why do you have more energy to defend 2 girlfriends? Because you wanted to sleep with them. You wanted to scissor with Liv and Chrissy. I don't care what anybody said, because we know you go both ways. They don't want to date you. You're slow. They don't want you. Chris doesn't want you anymore. Where is he to be found? Chris is nowhere to be found. You embarrassed yourself and you embarrassed your man and your family. Jazz's brother is slow. Jazz's sister is slow. We know Jazz is slow and all of her kids are slow. That is not being mean. Those are facts. They're not disputable. No one who has any type of brain power would come on here and ask Beyonce and Blue Ivy's internet, knowing the internet will drag you for filth over nonsense. But this is real talk, Jazz. This real talk, sis. You need help. You need an adult social worker that can come over there and explain to you what you're doing right and wrong because you're still talking about getting on a schedule. Girl, you got an 11-year-old. Isn't Kaylin like 10 or 11 and you're still talking about getting on a schedule? You have a 1-year-old that's almost 2 who cannot talk. He says a couple of words, But he's not talking properly. You don't give a damn because you're too lazy. You're going to do the same thing with every kid that you have. Every single one of them is going to come out slow. And you're going to act like you don't care because you don't want to go to the doctor's appointments and you don't want to be bothered with the 900 social workers and the 5,000 speech therapy appointments. Okay, stop having them. That's how you solve that problem, sis. Very simple. Very simple. But no, you want one more so they can come out slow. So you can have something to complain about. So you can sit at home whining to your audience who supports this self-destructive, ridiculous, and absolutely unacceptable behavior. She just wants one more, guys, so she can get another SSI check like she gets for the twins. She wants one more so she can make more excuses not to have to work a real job with that fake degree. She wants one more so she can be attached to Chris. She wants one more so she can say, I'm a single mom of 6 kids, guys. Help me, I'm poor. She wants one more. Just one more. We know it's not going to be one more. I don't think she's ever going to stop. She's a sick individual. You had the nerve to get mad because somebody said you're a slow autistic mom of 5. You are a slow autistic mom of 5. They nailed it. Period. Now, that is all I have for you guys. Thanks so much for joining me. Don't forget to thumbs up on the way out, and I will see you guys on the next one.
I'm trying to figure out who is at my door at this time of night. I'm sorry. Someone must have ordered. I'm a content creator, so someone must have ordered from a fake account. I didn't order any pizza.
Okay.
Because they said cash, right?
Yeah.
Oh wow! Look, there you go, Parma. You think they know too? If y'all get any orders, it's we only pay cards. Bye.
Trifling. And I'm a part of that.